So let's the review of Sierra 7.3 on Poco X2. 7.3 is based on the Feb patch and it's the latest update as of now. I will make a review video on Sierra 7.4 when it comes. And we are very close to 900 subs, so if you haven't subscribed yet, do it right now. So let's skip to the about phone. As you can see, Android version is Android 11, the Sierra version is 7.3, the security is of February 5. Now let's see the customizations. Let's first see the main customization, that is the Sierra settings. Here you get tons and tons of customizations. See status bar, status bar icons. Then you get clock style. In clock and date, you get auto hide, high duration, show duration, clock seconds, AM/PM style, date position, etc. Then you get network traffic monitor. Then you get old style signal icon, data distributed icon, 4G icon, roaming indicator, Bluetooth battery status, volt icon, VoWiFi icon, VoWiFi override, battery style, battery percent when charging, and battery bar. And in gestures, you get double tap to sleep on status bar, brightness control, and quick pull down. Then in quick settings, you can adjust the rows and columns in portrait and landscape mode. Then you get tile title, vibrate on touch, tint QoS style, battery location, battery percentage, battery estimates on quick settings. Then you get custom header. Then you enable it. Suppose static image, and suppose this one. As you can see, you can set a custom header. Then you get status bar opacity, status bar gradient, panel opacity, clock, brightness slider, auto brightness, material dismiss button, user account icon, edit icon, running service icon, and setting shortcut. And in lock screen, you get status bar, lock icon, weather. In weather, you get enable the weather and pixel style. Then you get media cover art filter, charging animation, battery info, double tap to sleep on lock screen, fingerprint authentication vibration, fingerprint error vibration, power menu customization, secure power menu, and quick settings. Then in navigation, you get navigation bar. In system navigation, you get 3 options, as gesture navigation, 2 button and 3 button. Now gesture is selected and it's working fine. As you can see, the back button, home button, and reset button. Even in 2 button, as you can see, the navbar comes, and even in 3 button, as you can see, it's working fine. Then you get show arrow key while typing, layout, invert layout, back long press action, home long press action, home double tap action, reset button customizations, and edge customizations. Then you get system gestures. In this you get quickly open the camera, left to check phone, prevent ringing. In power menu you get advanced restart, device control, and sensitive content. Then in buttons, you get power menu. In this you get advanced restart and secure lock screen. Then you get end call using power button, long press power button for torch, auto turn off the torch, screenshot type, screenshot delay, wake device using volume button, answer call using volume button, control playback, keyboard cursor control, and reorient volume button. Then in user interface, you get ambient display. In this you get wake screen forward notification, always show time and info, show info when charging, music ticker, and edge lighting. In navbar style, you can choose the navbar styles. Then you can choose the quick setting tile style. In weather service, you get service setting. You can enable the weather, update interval, last update interval, weather provider, unit, custom location, etc. Then you get weather icon pack and find icon pack. Then in notifications, you get noise notification, vibrate on connect, vibrate on call waiting, and vibrate on disconnect. Then you get header notification, less boring notification, battery light, and notification light. Then in sound, you get pulse. In this you get navbar pulse, lock screen pulse, ambient pulse, render mode, turn on smoothing, color, lava lamp speed, etc. Then you get charging sound. In this you can enable it, vibrate it, or notification you can select it. Then you get 3-finger screenshot. Then you get volume tabs, volume panel, adaptive playback, and playback timeout. In miscellaneous you get show CPU info, gaming mode, smart charging, 3-finger screenshot, toast icon, sensor block per package, bucket detection, etc. And about section for Sierra.rom. Then in network and internet and geo, here you get volt, and volt is working fine. Here you also get option of Wi-Fi calling. Then in hotspot and tethering, you get Wi-Fi hotspot. In this you get USB tethering, Bluetooth tethering and Ethernet tethering. Here you also get the option of allow client to use VPN on hotspot. Then in after notification, you get conversation. In notifications, you get notification history and notification bubbles. And down here, you get notification lock screen, hide silent notification, allow notification snoozing, suggested actions and replies, notification dot on app icon, blink light, header notification, default notification sound, and do not disturb mode. And an app notification, you get screen time, default app, Policy Manager, wireless emergency alert, and special app access. Then in battery, you get thermal profiles. Then you enable it. As you can see, you can choose the profile. This default, benchmark, browser, camera, dialer, gaming, streaming, etc. Then you get battery manager and battery saver and performance. Here you can choose the extreme battery saver, and the battery life is pretty good. Yeah, I got 6 hours in on time, 6 hours 8 minutes. As you can see the graph. Then in display, you get brightness slider, dark theme, refresh rate. In this you can choose the refresh rate and enable it. See, as you can see, the 120Hz selected. You can choose 60Hz or 90Hz for specific apps. Then you get adaptive brightness. And live display, you get color profile, display mode, color temperature, automatic outdoor mode, color calibration, and picture adjustment. Then in styles and wallpaper. In wallpaper, you can choose the wallpaper. In style, you can choose the accent color, font type, etc. And in grade, you can choose the grade size. And in clock, you can choose the lock screen clock. And you get many options, as you can see. Then you get rotation settings. In this you can auto rotate the screen, and you can also auto rotate the lock screen, and you can auto rotate the screen for 0 degrees, 90, 180 and 270 degrees. Then you get full screen apps. In lock screen, you get notification on lock screen, skip lock screen, add text on lock screen, display media cover ad, lock screen pulse, show lockdown option, always show time and info, left to check phone, wake screen for notification. Then you get double tap to wake unplug and enable blurs. Then in sound, you can choose the sounds. And down here in media, you can choose the option of show media player in quick settings. And down here, you get NMI sound and answer. In this, when you enable it, you can choose the headset type and a preset. And you also get the option of enable hi-fi. And in privacy, you get policy manager. In this, you can allow permission for certain apps. Then you get show password, notification lock screen, interest. You get SE Linux permission, Android security patches, encryption, restrict USB, CR statistics, SMS message limit, SE Linux status, and build signature. Then you get auto server Google location history, activity control, ads, etc. Then in location, you can allow location for certain apps. Then in security, you get screen lock, fingerprint as well as face unlock. And in screen lock and pattern, you can choose 626 pattern. Then in system, you get system profile. In gesture, you get the same gestures. In recent, you get screenshot, close app and clear all. In close app, you can close the selected app, that is this one. And clear all, you can clear all, as the name says. Now let's check the DRM info. As you can see, the wideband L1 is working fine. Now let's see the camera audio API is enabled or not. And start. As you can see, it's enabled. Now let's check the safety net and run test. As you can see, it's passed. Now let's see the Geekbench score. The single core score is 475 and the multi-core score is 1467. In Play Store, let's see the device is certified or not. In Play Store and settings, as you can see, the device is certified. In this, you get a stock launcher with customizations like in icon, you can choose the notification dots and icon pack. And in home screen, you get show Google app at a glance, use an alternative style, show a random message, show now playing, allow edit, double add to sleep, add app to home screen, show icon label on desktop and show icon label in landscape mode. Then in app drawer, you get show icon label in drawer. In miscellaneous, you get allow home screen rotation, developer option. In this you get many customizations. Here you also get option of hidden apps. In this, the camera is the stock camera, that is the stock MIUI camera. As you can see, the stock MIUI camera, and it's working fine. But of course, you can install the GK which I have installed. As you can see, the Volt is working fine. As you can see the logo. Now let's see the calls working or not. 198.
Welcome to Jio. Marathi साठी एक दाबा. To continue in English, press 2.
And you can also record the calls. The ROM is extremely smooth. I didn't face any major bug. Thank you so much for watching. I'll meet you in the next one.
What just happened?